to the middle, God. Make a left leg go like that.
Oh yeah, drop down low. Facial expression. Lift your leg up high. I said facial expression. Go down, go down, go down, go down.
Fellas walking hard, but I ain't going back. 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 I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't going back. I ain't going back. I ain't going back. I ain't going back. I ain't going.
Make a left leg go like that. Make a right leg go like that. Move forward and all look back. Move forward and all look.
See the Father chose us, so we got the right justice. The Father chose us, so we got the right justice.
Oh, praise it to the Father. Oh, praise it to the Father. Stick to the milk, oh God. 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 Make a left leg go like that.
Facial expression. Oh yeah, drop down low. Facial expression.
Lift your leg up high.
I said facial expression.
Go down, go down, go down, go down. Repent. And we ain't going.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's the king. Let's go. Hey, 12. Hey, 12 up. Sit down. 12 up. Sit down.
I come with the script, you boys get hit. Straight on 10, I live for the shit. Gotta take heat, I pray don't slip. They watch, they plotting, I see through they sin. I told the script, you don't get it slit. He hold his neck, he suffocating. I steady be flexing, they feeling so sick. I feel like I can't do it, I'll be lit.
Green team and we step on the scene clean. All these haters, they really tryna be with. I'm thinking how can it defeat me? If I'm strong on the low and they meet me. Jordan drop fire in BC. If you win, know that my name is Nimi. I get lit and I ain't gonna regret it. More power is about to get hit.
Don't look at my wrist. Oh, you can go blind, you taking a risk. I'm filthy rich. You know that I'm the shit and you pissed. I'm making them sick. I look for the ups, I had on my list. They cannot resist. He's trying to escape, but I give him the biz. These saints gon' sit on the throne. These dogs ain't getting no bone. They gon' bring me the diamonds and gold. I'm a floss cause I'm in my zone. The saints gon' sit on the throne. These dogs ain't getting no bone. They gon' bring me the diamonds and gold. I'm a floss cause I'm in my zone.
Yo, man, what's up? Why they keep playing with the team?
I don't know, man.
They ain't know that we dream team?
I guess not.
Let's go. Yo, stop playing. Stop let them know.
Let's go. Fresh.
My whip be a horse, no Rory. I'm switching the lanes, no Tory. So hot, just coming safari. I'm ice out, look at the glory. My ops gon' bow before me. Talk shit, then it's gon' be gory. Road dogs pulled up with a big strap. Real killers so cold, I ain't sorry. Me and BZ know we go way back. In the basement, whipping the playback. Mistakes I done pay for my sins though. Took L's, now I'm coming for payback. These rats better know I don't play that. All the shit they talk, get traced back. Excalibur, look how I slay that. Like bad boy, take that. For all you haters out there, I know you wanted me to fall, but Elohim got my back, and I'm strapped, and I'm strapped, and I'm strapped.
Let's go. Fresh. Let's go. Grab the 12, let's go. Fresh.
Six down. 6 down.
Dream team, rapping east side. And you come and get some conversation that is suicide. And I'm looking for my heaven when it come, I'm trying to slide. I got 7, 8, saying that he wanna be my 8. Are you with it? Are you down for the ride, huh? Why you when you feelings every time you getting tried, huh? 30 seconds, so they sold, they just lied. They ain't praying for my downfall, wanna see me high. K.
You are now live.
I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. Enduring to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. I'm going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. Enduring to the end, going all in. Going all in.
Reality set in, no longer a babe in this truth, I'm his minister. This work that I put in, these hours I spend ain't enough, I'm his prisoner. Raised from the blood of the men that they sin, but found grace in the one that can pull us out. A true prophet never backs down. I lose it all and come back down. Red with the best, I won't settle for minuscule. Lord showed us more than this physical. Least unto life, so we fight what I might, and this mission is clear, more than literal. Seen a lot of men break from what I've been through. He ain't ready to die, he ain't in his truth. All gas, no brakes, what the rent do? I ain't missing no blitz like you weak Jews. Never needed you. Come from a cloth that was knit in this war. Lord, keep your hand on my sword. Shield me from evil while I deal with Edom. Lay hands on my enemies for their reward. Lift up your prophets through you, we not stopping. Your watchmen were blind, but we not anymore. Lacy your grace, we contend for this faith. We acknowledge our fate, we was born for this war.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. Endure to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. I'm going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. Endure to the end, going all in. Going all in.
All in, poker face, no bluff.
Finna lock down the streets, no cut.
Guys woke up.
Divorce from the lies, get your doctrine broke up. Give my elders they flowers, look how we rose up.
So tough, blood cold as a warrior named David. I don't play games, but my God play favorites. We dangerous.
The gates language, plus we anguish, we targets, walking around aimless.
There's war at your front door, bombs about to dump on. You scared to die then, what did you come for?
The world in the uproar, what would I run for? Life on the line, homie, what would I front for?
It's finna be a mosh, but the enemy of God getting stomped in. The energy is masculinity and it's toxic.
Weak nigga, y'all can't stop me, cause it's God that you're trying to box with.
Going all in, taking heat, giving diligence to my calling. In these streets, giving sight to the blind, willing to die about mine. What's a God to a coffin? Cause precious in his sight, on his path, yeah, endurance is a plight, so I stand for this fight. Yeah, let me go and say it twice, willing to die about mine, so I'm following Christ. So we rolling through the four corners, looking for the Lord's chosen, bring it back to your understanding to all of the ones broken, yeah, Edom gon' pay for all of the ones stolen, missiles loaded, yeah, weeping, and the gnashing of the teeth. Bombs dropping, all the heathens flee. From bombs were bloody garments, what you'll see when his black boots is smashing Edom's teeth. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Yeah, we applying pressure. Yeah, give a damn about the world. All the diamonds and pearls up in heaven is where I be laying treasure. Yeah, we on the front line.
Yo. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics is the Israelites, you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a pastor, though. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with your sin, don't even try me on the mission. Telling Israel to repent before you come in. Every city on the corner in your hood is where you finding us. Casting out imaginations, Christians might not like it, but we raising up an army exceedingly, we are rising up. We all about the mission, we living until the kingdom come. These short for lack of knowledge, so that's what we here to give up. Listen to the people, cause although we have no equal, we out here living so evil and comfortable living feeble. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics is the Israelites, you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a pastor, though. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with your sin, don't need to try.
All praises. Bring that brand new flavor in your ear.
Yes, sir.
You be mad when you speak, when your mic don't work. Now you got good speakers, now you mad. You got good headphones.
Too loud. I can't even hear
Angry man. You the new angry man.
I couldn't even hear you. It's so loud.
You got to turn your mic on.
I can't hear it.
Angry man has struck again. Got your mic working now? There you go.
Mic is on.
There you go. There you go. Now you can be angry man. Hey, shalom, y'all. Captain OC. To my far left.
Gadiel.
To his right. Whoa, Ricky Move.
Soldier David.
Ricky Move.
Soldier Liaison. My bad.
To my far right.
Officer Lahad.
To his left.
Officer Haziel.
To my right.
Officer Michael.
And that's going to be your crew today, y'all. We got a full crew in the building.
That's right.
So we finna get it in, y'all. We got I can't lie. We got a fire show tuned up for y'all. We got robots. We got hurricanes. We got gunshots. We got driving while black. We got glory of the Grecians. We got it all, y'all.
Sound bites all at once.
The Lord is firing up the earth right now so the prophets can die. We got World War III. We got rockets and missiles and stars falling from the sky as the prophets speak about. All pray. Hey, why look frozen up there?
Froze up in there.
Am I froze, y'all? Nah, we ain't froze. We ain't froze.
That's how they used to end shows back in the day.
Went black. We frozen, y'all.
He coordinating today.
Okay.
That boy that looks smart.
Professor Yuri. Okay.
The doctor.
Professor Yuri with
he got money.
with the backwards Judah Lions.
Disrespect. He ain't trying to be part of that tribe no more.
Hey, I don't know what y'all see right now. Okay, y'all see that we are not a hate group. Y'all see that we are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any group. That's right. We said it. We ain't affiliated with the Bow Wow camp.
Yeah,
disrespectful Negroes.
Just said the Bow. Just realized.
Yeah. Doggone Bow Wow guys.
Yeah.
We are in the New Testament.
We ain't affiliated with you Old Testament Negroes.
Yeah.
Hey, but we love all y'all. We love all y'all. You can repent.
Hey, that thing was funny. Who was it? I ain't gonna say who. Somebody posting on the Facebook. I got 2 turtle doves for the low.
Yeah. That was Captain Yadin. Captain Yadin.
King Petty. Oh man, I was crying at work.
Yep.
For the low.
All right, looks like we back, y'all. Looks like we back. So y'all know what we like to do at the start of the show. We like to see how everybody week went, and then we gonna get into it. So, Officer Gadiel, you on deck, Clyde. What you got for us?
I survived the hurricane cap, so hey, I'll praise. Can't complain there.
But did you really?
I did, kind of.
All praise.
Yeah, so hey, I'll praise the Most High. Great Sabbath, great unity, like every week. So hey, I'll praise the Most High.
All praise.
Nothing too crazy because I barely worked this week.
Barely worked?
Yeah.
Had a week off?
Yeah, pretty
Make sure
much.
you get that FEMA aid now.
Right.
Get that check. You're an entrepreneur now.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Tell them you need your money. Like, yeah, I lost $10,000. I usually work every week, all day.
Yep.
Couldn't go to work. Damn. It's flooding.
Yep. So now I'll praise the Most High.
All praises. Soldier, how was your week, Soldier?
Sir, hey, shalom Israel, Most High in Christ. Blessed, solid week. We're on this side of the hurricane.
Right.
This side of Hurricane Milton. It was definitely a wake-up call.
Right.
Definitely a wake-up call. All praises for leadership, giving us the education on getting prepped up.
Right.
You know?
You was already ready.
Absolutely. All praise to the
praises.
Lord. We're here. Pushing the work.
What happened when a Yanta came up on you trying to get some stuff from you?
The Yantas.
The Yantas. A.K.A. the tire.
Damn.
That's crazy. And that's something that we knew and were aware of. Right. And now it's bringing it into the truth. It's wild how they use it. It's crazy. Because we knew it meant black tire, but it's like,
it means
not
black.
like that. Yeah. That's crazy. They would tell us. Yeah.
That I ain't never heard that up north.
Yeah.
They would use it in the
Never heard of them.
The Janta, Moreno would be
The
used.
Moreno, yeah.
Morenos.
Uptown,
Yeah.
Never heard of the Yantas.
Yeah.
Officer Lahad, how was your week?
Hey, shalom. My week is good. Yeah, I was waiting on the claps. But yeah, my week was good though.
Dang, he said, give me my claps. Spirit. All right, there go the claps.
It was good though. All praise to the Most High. That hurricane, I got to get back on the grid.
You said your hair came?
Yeah, my hair ain't come. My hair is still back there. It's still there. But yeah, I got the grill. You know, I haven't grilled in like 6 months, so you know.
Don't be lying, bro. Don't lie on the show, bro. Give me a picture of you grilling last week.
Nah,
I'm gonna pull it up. Maybe pull it up. I'm gonna show this brother grilling.
The
at
hurricane
the park.
was last week.
Bro.
The hurricane was last week.
Grilling by himself.
Yeah, the hurricane was last week.
You said what? He said? He said 6 months.
Yeah, you gotta watch your words.
But look, not like. See, grilling hot dogs is one thing.
Wow.
But like when I grill for like 2 hours, that's like a real grill session.
They get
you know what I'm saying?
They get you.
Yeah, it's different. You know.
2 hour grillers.
Hey, 2-3 hours on the grill.
I'm looking at this picture right now. You got chicken, hamburgers. Damn.
Kev got receipts.
I'm just looking at the video.
That ain't count. That was dinner.
I get what you're saying. You just making meat on the grill.
Yeah, that was dinner.
All praise, all praise.
This was for everybody.
Right,
yeah,
right,
I got to
right,
cook for everybody, and you know.
I got you. I got you.
praise
It's
to
a
the Most
difference.
High.
It's a difference. You get in the zone. Get the vibe.
Costco got the good lamb, so
All praise.
check them out.
Officer Yazzie, how was your week, man?
Hey.
Oh yeah, y'all got Costco over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, excellent week. Hey, the Lord opened FOT with a storm, and He ended it with a storm.
Right.
All praises. Got paid to stay home and fellowship.
All praise.
And I did grill for the first time in months. I got receipts.
All praise.
But it was a good week, man. Can't nobody complain about last week.
Last week was pretty good.
And for those of you that may not be from Florida, we kind of used to this now. So just saying.
Yep. Just send up the prayers, man.
Yeah.
The Lord spared us. So the Lord spared us. I saw Tampa, it's still a lot of damage. So keep the brothers and sisters in Tampa in your prayers. A lot of the streets are still flooded.
Yeah, no power.
Yep, no power. A lot of the brothers and sisters out there are affected. Nothing fatal. We know we can replace all the material things, but they gotta recover some stuff. So all praises, Lord's will. The power get on, the flood and the recedes and everything else. But we made it out here in Orlando. We all good. Miami's good. Jacksonville's good. Tally's good. Just Tampa. They still without power in a lot of places. So the Lord spared us. It is what it is. Could be a lot worse. Be a lot worse. If y'all know about Hurricane Andrew in the 90s, that's a real hurricane. Came through and wrecked shop. So
Hurricane in the 90s.
Yep, hurricane in the 90s. But back when I was a child, you know what I'm saying? I was a young gun. I think Captain Kimmy, you were about 28 back then. You know what I'm saying? But all praise.
He said, that's a granddaddy scripture.
Right. Come here and get this granddaddy scripture. It's for me and you.
Oh, man.
So, we going to get into it. Y'all. What we got for the Northern Kingdom minute?
We've got the celebration. Well, tomorrow, they're going to be celebrating Columbus Day, man.
I forgot what they called it in the schools now. They changed it from Columbus Day.
Isn't it like Aboriginal
Indigenous Peoples Day?
Indigenous people?
Yeah.
That's even more of a mockery.
Right.
Even more smack in your face.
Right.
Same day.
Wow.
Because I always know what they do. Matter of fact, they don't call it nothing, but they always time it up to where that's the end of the 9 weeks. So you got that day off. Yeah.
Oh, the marking period.
The marking period ends.
Slide it in there.
Because I know that the day historically was, October 12th. Right. But they observe it on the 14th. So it's Indigenous Peoples Day. Wow. Tomorrow. Wow. Let's get that that article. Yes, sir.
Columbus holiday in Latin America revives centuries-old historical debate. By David Alair Garcia. Mexico City, an Argentine claimed that European contact brought civilization to the Americas.
So we know in Argentina, there's a heavy population of Amalek. And he's laying claim to what now?
Claimed that European contact brought civilization to the Americas.
So his observation is that when Christopher Columbus showed up, when De Las Casas showed up, they brought civilization to the people that were over here. Right? What? That's
has
crazy.
Provoked rebukes from across Latin America.
So the rest of Latin America is looking at them like, wait a second. That's wrong. That's incorrect. Why? Because our people were raped, robbed, pillaged, got their noses cut off, hands cut off, completely destroyed. Go ahead.
Where heated debates often flare up over the era's contested historical legacy. Commemorating Christopher Columbus landing in the Americas on October 12th, 1492. The office of Argentina's libertarian president.
So October 12th, as of yesterday, it was like maybe 530 some years now. 530 some years. October 12th, he landed in the Americas. Read.
President Javier Milei posted on social media on Saturday that the Italian explorer's arrival introduced enlightenment to the region. It marked the beginning of civilization in the American continent.
It marked what?
The beginning of civilization in the American continent.
It brought death, the cross, and Christianity, idolatry to the Americas. Because we're going to see in a few seconds who was here before he got here. Read.
The post boasted, accompanied by a slick video set to triumphant music. The post argues that Columbus opened a new era of progress.
That's crazy.
While many who agreed online pointed to human sacrifice as practiced by some native cultures as a clear example of cruelty European colonizers fought against.
Let's jump to that first picture. And can I also get Baruch chapter 3, verse 8? We are still this day in our captivity because unfortunately our brothers and sisters, although they made it out of the hurricane, they're going to find a way to do what? Not only observe tomorrow, but they're going to observe Halloween on the 31st. They're going to observe Thanksgiving, and they will try to observe Christmas and New Year's. Read that for me.
Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Although that was over 500 years ago, we are yet this day in our captivity. Why? How do we know this? Mentally, our people are still celebrating and observing these days. All right? These days, Christopher Columbus Day, you've got Memorial Day, New Year's. These are all days to celebrate your captivity as an Israelite.
Right.
Your captivity, your destruction. There is not one holiday in Babylon that goes along with what the scriptures have at all. Read.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
As Officer Michael pointed out, the fact that they named it the Indigenous Observant Day, that's another byword. That's another form of reproach. They are mocking you to your face. You don't even know it.
Hey, let's see what curse the Bible speaks of. Deuteronomy 28, verse 49 and 50. What curse is that scripture talking about? And Lord, make sure we keep reminding the people, your captivity is because you refuse to keep the commandments back then and now is why you're still going through these things.
Right.
So read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Columbus came from far.
From the end of the earth.
From the end of the earth.
As swift as the eagle flies.
His symbol was an eagle. Spain's symbol was an eagle, just like America's symbol was an eagle, just like Great Britain and all the rest of them. Read on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
So he didn't come saying, como esta amigo, because you didn't understand
Bring
that
it out.
at all.
Right.
Read on.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
And he slayed the old and the young, just like they same thing they do today. They slain the old of our people, like the woman that got shot with the just holding a pot of coffee, and the young, like Tamir Rice. Then we just a whole, like yesterday in business class, I didn't even know, like when you look at it, like, man, look at those pictures they showed of people that got killed over the years. It's crazy when you think about it. You can't even name them all. But that's what that scripture is going into. That's the curse. And remember, it's because we're not keeping the commandments.
So until we repent, it's going to stay that way until we get that salvation.
For 2/3 of y'all.
That's right.
For 2/3 of y'all. The Most High is killing the 2/3 of our people.
Right.
Did we read that?
No, sir. We're about to get into that now. Yes, sir.
Say, I'm tripping.
In the year 1585, no,
let's just start with Dominican Friar.
Okay, yes.
Diego Duran.
Dominican Friar
Give
Diego.
some context to what you about to read.
Absolutely. So what we got going on?
Let me just read. Start reading books. Got books.
My apologies. Yes, sir. So what we're going to be reading is the history on how exactly Columbus came to the Americas, what was found, and the history of the people that were already here. This is where they set up the holidays like we have tomorrow, Columbus Day.
Dominican Friar Diego Duran was one of the first to explicitly reveal the nature of the connection between the first people of the Americas and the ancient Assyrian Empire. These natives are the 10 tribes of Israel that Shalmaneser, king of the Assyrians, made prisoners and carried to Assyria in the time of Hoshea, king of Israel, and in the time of Hezekiah, king of Jeremiah, as can be seen in the 4th book of the Kings, 17th chapter.
So not only do we see it historically in books, but he's referring into the scriptures as well. We see this in the book of Kings, right? We see the history on how these Dominican Friar, Diego, we got Christopher Columbus, all these explorers, the ethnographers, they would what? They would first explore what exactly they were going to go do and who they were going to go see. They knew exactly who they were going to go touch. Read.
They went to live in a land remote and separate, which had never been inhabited, to which they had a long and tedious journey of a year and a half.
We read that at what? 2nd Ezra 13. That what? We came over to the Americas, leaving and wanting to escape what Assyria had done. Right? You reading?
For which reason it is supposed these people are found in all the islands and lands of the ocean.
These people, the Israelites, you blacks, Hispanics, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, right? The 12 tribes of Israel, these people.
Constituting the Occident. Approximately 100 years would elapse before these Israelite pioneers established themselves nearly 5,000 miles away on what would become North American soil.
Right. Known at that time, we pointed out in historically, Arsareth. Read.
And we find confirmation of this through modern descendants of the Choctaw, Cherokee, and Muskogee tribes.
So we also got our brothers and sisters in Reuben, and we also got Gad as well. They're included in that. Read.
Who declare that their establishment dates back to 500 BC.
We were establishment. Years ago, read.
We can conclude.
It says we can conclude after all this research and after all this history, read, we can conclude that what?
That these first people of South America, Mesoamerica, and North America who were consistently identified as Hebrew Israelites.
The 12 tribes of Israel in North America, South America, Mesoamerica. They can conclude this. How? Read.
And all their dwellings.
How many?
All their dwellings.
Wherever they went through North, South, Central America, they found Israelites.
That's right.
Columbus and the people he brought with him. Read.
Were the very same first people of the proximate islands of the Caribbean.
Right. They mainly?
And they mainly settled the lesser Antilles. While the Taino represented a broader group who populated the greater Antilles.
And where were those? Where were the greater Antilles? Remember, we're talking about the Israelites. Read.
Particularly the islands of Cuba,
Nassau,
Jamaica,
Benjamin,
Hispaniola,
Levi, Simeon,
and Puerto Rico.
Ephraim. So guess what? We are scattered. We're everywhere, y'all.
Right.
So when Columbus did come to the side, he found us all.
Right.
Oh, praise. Good stuff. Y'all better take notes. Y'all better take notes.
That's what we have. This is the tragedy and the observance of what's going to be going on tomorrow.
Right.
Christopher Columbus. Then we got one more. Yeah, we got one more page. One more. Yep.
Quick.
Christopher Columbus's traveling companion, Francisco Roldan.
So Christopher Columbus, he brought somebody with him. Read.
Was one of the early colonizers who lived among the Taino and recorded his findings.
So he's watching the way we move, how we observe our high holy days, what we do, how we dress, how we eat. He's taking notes. Christopher Columbus knew who he was about to go see. Read.
The Aborigines of America were descendants of the Jews.
The who?
The Jews.
Wow.
Roldan's chief argument in support of his view.
So his chief argument up front, read,
is the language of the Indians in Hispaniola, Cuba, Jamaica, and the adjoining islands.
Why? Because just as the book of Amos say, unless we what? We agree together, we walk together, we work together, we did business, we exchanged goods and services, we helped each other out because we knew who we were.
Right.
It is now that we forget who we are. It is now that we see our brothers and sisters going to be celebrating Columbus Day, October 31st, Halloween, these major diabolical holidays, right?
Roldan's observations.
Read that next part. He contends.
Yes, sir. He contends that it has many resemblances to Hebrew.
Wow. That goes into what they also was just bringing out. When they came, we were not speaking Spanish.
Right.
You were not speaking Portuguese.
Right.
You were not speaking Dutch. You learned Spanish from your oppressor. Understand that. Go ahead.
In fact, he even calls it corrupted Hebrew. The names of their tools, of their little canoes or kansas, the name axi for pepper, the name of the storehouse for maize, grain, and the like, all point to the Hebrew language.
They all point to the Hebrew language. So Christopher Columbus's research guy, Francisco Roldan, wrote all this down. This was his argument. Hey, these people here, these are the 12 tribes of Israel. And y'all are still alive and well. Read.
Rodin's observations bring into focus the ethnographic reality of the Taino of Jamaica.
Shout out to Benji.
That they were indeed the people who Christopher Columbus...
Indeed, without argument. You cannot contest this. Read.
...expected to encounter based on what he discovered in his Bible studies.
So wait a second. Christopher Columbus was able to find who the 12 tribes were based on his biblical research. But yet our people, the so-called pastors, the leaders of the community, can't do that.
Right. The descendants of Israelite tribes that once constituted the kingdom of Israel or Northern Kingdom.
Or what now?
Northern Kingdom.
Right.
That coexisted.
Who do we coexist with? Let's bring that out.
With the kingdom of Judah.
One more time.
With the kingdom of Judah.
The 12 tribes of Israel. Through and through. Read.
For over 200 years.
Right.
Before being sacked by the Assyrian Empire, whose population transfer policy called for the extraction of the Israelite tribes out of the Holy Land and dispersion into Assyria and Assyrian provinces.
Because unfortunately we broke the commandments. But Christopher Columbus, through his biblical research, knew who we were right here.
Of the Near East. One would think that a Christian people, upon meeting the long-lost descendants...
Pause. We got Christopher Columbus professing he's a Christian. Right. He's bringing in what? Civilization. He's bringing in organization because we were supposed to be savages, right? So we would think that they would what? They would understand that us being the chosen people, they would treat us a certain way. But let's see what happened.
Upon meeting the long-lost descendants of the people of the book,
12 tribes
would treat them with respect.
With what?
With respect.
See, but they're not going to treat us with respect. Why? Because we were separated from the womb. Two manner of people, two different nations, two manner of operating. It's not in them to treat us with respect.
Right.
Although they know we are the children of Israel. Read.
And admiration. But evidently, the magnanimity and hospitality of the children of God.
Why? Because we received them. We were hospitable with them. Read.
Inspired the Europeans to exact enslavement.
They have no other way to operate. That's their MO. Death and destruction. Although we treated them with what? Hospitality. We welcomed them in. Read.
Torture, starvation, and disease on the Taino populace.
So to wrap it up, brothers and sisters, understand that the observance and the celebration and the acknowledgement of Columbus Day in Babylon is the acknowledgement of our torture, starvation, and destruction as the 12 tribes of Israel. Man, we got to repent.
Right.
Drop that bomb again.
Right.
All praises.
All praises.
So if y'all think it's by chance that Columbus came over here, we got the history books showing different. We got the movies, we got the scriptures, we got it all. Christopher Columbus knew exactly who he was coming to get and never for 1 second think that he was a friendly neighborhood white man.
Not right.
Because he wasn't. He came with blood shed. That's what he came for. Blood and disease. Last verse on this, Psalms 55. Because it said they would be so happy to see the people of God. Right. So happy that they said, hey, here come this chain, nigga. And
right.
And he took the first 100 of them, put them on slave ships. The rest of them, he had them digging gold until their backs broke.
Damn.
That's what he did. That's what he did. When you see the cross, was that King Montezuma? All those, bruh.
Atahualpa as well?
Atahualpa.
Yes, sir.
They did Northern Kingdom worse than they did us. A lot of people don't understand that. Worse. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Psalm chapter 55, verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
What?
But war was in his heart.
War was in his heart. A lot of y'all don't think that we went through war because they didn't necessarily declare war. War was declared on us when they came over here. Y'all don't understand that, but that's what's happened. That is what has happened to our people. All right? So,
that's right.
With that, let's get into the show. We done with the Northern Kingdom Minute. Hopefully you woke up out your siesta.
Right.
That's
Wake
right.
the hell up, Northern Kingdom.
Come on.
Got no Northern Kingdom in the Bible. Gosh dog. Damn. 2 families. So if you didn't know, Hurricane Milton came. A lot of y'all, some of you may know, some of you didn't know. But guess what? We're going to show y'all some of the effects of what the Lord, that's right, I said what the Lord has done on the earth. Go ahead, press play.
take the call?
They hung up? Spam.
Oh, spam.
How we getting spam calls? All right.
We
all
made it.
praise. Well, at least we know the phone
Yeah,
works.
right.
Yeah.
So, as y'all seen, y'all saw floods. Y'all saw the wind damage. You saw all those different things happening. We're going to show you that. Guess what? It ain't Mother Nature that's behind any of this.
Facts.
A lot of y'all think it's Mother Nature. You think it's HARP. You think it's all these different things. Guess what? God said, nah, it ain't none of that. That's me. That's me manifesting my glory. Give me Nahum chapter 1 and verse 3. Nahum chapter 1 and verse 3. Nahum
Yeah, they can't find that
chapter
book.
1 and verse
That's the book
3.
that y'all can't find.
The book of Nahum, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
The Lord is slow to anger.
The Lord is slow to anger. He don't let us be in captivity for over 500 years over here on this side of the earth. He's slow to anger. Read.
And great in power.
But he's great in power. Read.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
Hold on. Read that again.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
So a lot of y'all think this man gonna get away for the Trail of Tears. A lot of y'all think he gonna get away for slavery.
Right.
A lot of y'all think he gonna get away for Jim Crow. A lot of y'all think he gonna get away for the so-called war on drugs.
Right.
A lot of y'all think he gonna get away for redlining and everything. And we can go on and for the music, for hijacking the music and feeding us Sexy Red and Megan Thee Stallion. A lot of y'all think that this man is gonna get away for this. But guess what? God says, I will not at all acquit the wicked. Read.
The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind.
Hold on. The what?
The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind.
In the whirlwind, in the 185-mile-an-hour winds, in the 27 tornadoes, that's the most ever witnessed in a state.
And
read.
And in the storm.
And what?
And in the storm.
And in the storm. Y'all ever wonder how you'll see a storm and it'll be destroying everything in the road and it'll be one house that's sitting there. And guess what? The Lord said, nah, don't bother them. They might wake up one day. Oh, I need that white man to be safe so he can take care of some of these Israelites.
Right.
Whatever it may be, the Lord is the reason why those things happen. That ain't by chance. Read it again.
The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm.
And in the storm, read.
And the clouds are the dust of his feet.
And the clouds are the dust of his feet. So understand, when you're seeing these things, this is the Lord. Let's get another verse. Isaiah 29 and 6.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
Hold on. Thou shalt be what?
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
A lot of y'all don't think God is real. A lot of y'all think that these things just happening. The Lord said, I'm going to visit the earth, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to visit you. Read.
With thunder.
With what?
With thunder.
With thunder. That is the Lord. Read.
And with earthquake.
Earthquake's been going on. Read.
And great noise. With storm.
With storm.
And tempest.
And tempest. Read.
And the flame of devouring fire.
The flame of devouring fire. Give me Psalms 107 and 29. Matter of fact, go to Psalm 107 and 25.
Psalm chapter 107, verse 25. For he commanded and raised the stormy wind.
Hold on, he did what?
He commanded and raised the stormy wind.
He commanded and raised the stormy wind. Read.
Which lifted up the waves thereof. They mount up to the heaven.
Hold on. Let's take the call. Hopefully it ain't spam. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Shalom.
Shalom. That Brother Joe?
Snap.
Yes, sir.
Brother Joe. What it do, my brother? I ain't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I've been missing the show. It's like, I don't know. They've been blocking y'all from me.
Yeah.
I look it up, and it's like it's not even popping up. You know that the show.
Trust me, I know. Our views, our regular YouTube views are trash right now because they got us blocked. So I know they doing something.
Shadow banning.
Yep.
Pissing me off. You know, I love to call in and watch the show and say, you know, I just comment on that Northern Kingdom. Like it's like I grew up with Northern Kingdom. Like it was half. You know, we was on Section 8. It was, you know, they was doing their thing. it was like half and half, and it was like just like cool. Now when I was in the world, we smoked weed with them. You know, it was just cool, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was just the same. It was the same. You could tell it was the same people because there was some dark skinned ones that we like, and that's a black Mexican. You know what I'm saying? That's a black Mexican. You know, but they used to be like, I'm from Honduras, you know. I'm not Mexican. I'm from Honduras. We like, man, we look at y'all, you know, all y'all the same. Y'all speak Spanish, you know. But I just wanted to get one scripture on. Jeremiah.
What you got? We'll read it for you. We'll read it for you. Jeremiah 12:9.
I believe that's it, the speckled bird.
Yep.
Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour.
So even though we look different, you know what I'm saying, we broke the commandments, and the Most High God, you know, let the nations attack us and, you know, divide us and whatnot. But I want to focus on that speckled bird. You know what I'm saying? We look different. You know what I'm saying? But we are the same people. If nobody didn't know, I could tell. Like when I found out that, you know, I was like, damn, that's why we were so like close and cool, and nobody could come in the neighborhood. Like a white person come in the neighborhood, everybody watching his ass. Like, you know, from another kingdom to other kingdom. You know, we had a different size, but we could still, like, you know, go on each other's side and it not be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But shout out to Northern Kingdom. You know, I be forgetting about these wicked ass holidays until it be like
it ain't a real holiday. Northern Kingdom think it is.
But damn. You know, until it be like escaping. You know, I'd be like, well, damn, I forgot that shit. You know, that even existed.
Right.
But all praises. That's
praise.
all I have.
All praise, Joe. Thank you for calling in, bro.
All praise.
Hey, it's funny. Somebody's in another group that is like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to make it because I gotta work tomorrow because my job unfortunately doesn't celebrate Columbus Day. I don't know if it's unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But going back to the storm, let's play the next video. Let's play the next video on the storm, dealing with the storm. 7:30.
And as of this morning, almost 29% of Florida gas stations were sold out of fuel. Tampa, St. Pete, Sarasota, and Fort Myers, the three areas impacted the most. That's according to Gas Buddy. The National News Desk, Jeff Harris joins us. Jeff, the good news is that fuel is on the way, but it could take days before this arrives. Tell us more about the effort as well as the capabilities right now.
Didi, I'm told there are over a dozen vessels, each carrying about 10 million gallons, heading to Florida right now, but most won't get to the state until likely late this weekend. Most of Orlando's gas supply is delivered through the...
When was this?
Hey, this was recent.
Don't tell me this from today. Sheesh.
A couple days ago.
I hope that's from Thursday.
Yeah, this was yesterday.
Dang.
This is yesterday.
So this weekend, they're going to go this whole week with no gas.
Pretty much.
Go ahead, press play.
You got to think most of the roads.
Port of Tampa, where...
Press play.
There are 10 operating terminals, but right now the port is still working to restore power. When it's back up and running, they can start receiving supplies. And I'm told the terminals may be able to begin distribution on Saturday or on Sunday, but that's only if there are truck drivers available and local service stations are working.
We have the terminals in the Tampa Bay harbor, which need to have their power restored, as well as pump out the excess water that is accumulated during the torrential rainfall. Much of that has already happened, and we're already seeing terminals begin to reopen.
Now, LaPow says one tanker is already waiting in the Tampa area right now, and a second one is coming in tonight. As for whether or not the hurricane will impact prices at the pump, it's not likely. LaPow says gas prices, they are going up, but because of the tensions in the Middle East, not the storm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bruh.
Right.
Hey, so we showing y'all this because guess what? The same way this happened on Storm, guess what? Y'all saw what happened last week with the ports, what was going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
You saw what's going on in the ports. We see gas station. We already know what's going to happen in the last days. Give me that Matthew real quick about flee to the next city. The Lord is showing us this in little examples, little by little, that guess what, y'all? We got to learn how to properly prepare. And all praise to the Most High, like Lahad ain't from Florida, but he been down here long enough. He from Pittsburgh. But one thing we do down here is you have certain stuff in your house just there because you know anything can happen. Anything, your power going out is a normal thing. I know growing up, a thunderstorm come through, tropical storm, you might lose power for a few hours. Things happen. So guess what you got? You got candles on deck. You got batteries on deck. You have that type of stuff around because you account for it. If you ain't got a generator, get a generator. Cut my cell phone out. I know my boy Yahaziel was ready to go. Rocking and rolling.
Cap didn't even know the power went out.
Right. Oh, man. So, yeah, we got to get these things. Read that.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 23. But when they persecute you.
When they what?
When they persecute you.
It don't say if they persecute you. It says what?
But when.
But when, y'all. That's the thing. The troubles that's awaiting for us, it ain't if. It is when and where. Read.
But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another.
Flee ye into another. So guess what? When you got more brothers and sisters coming amongst you, are you going to be ready to take care of those brothers and sisters? Are you going to be able to open your house? Or are you going to be like, man, all I got is enough for me? Or I ain't even prepared. I thought you was going to bring me something. You got to ask yourself, what position are you going to be in when these things occur? Because it ain't enough. It said when, but when. Read it again.
But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another.
Flee ye into another. Read.
For verily I say unto you, ye shall have not gone over all the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come.
Till the Son of Man be come. So these things are going to happen. What's God telling us right now? Prepare yourself. Give me that in Ezekiel 37. Ezekiel chapter 37, and I think it's 7. Let's see. I ain't read it in a minute. Ezekiel 37, let's see. Ezekiel 38:7. That's what I want.
Yes,
Ezekiel 38:7. Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 7. Be thou prepared.
Be what?
Be thou prepared.
Be thou prepared. Read.
And prepare for thyself.
And prepare for thyself. Read.
Thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee.
Read.
And be thou a guard unto them.
You see that? That's what God's telling us to do. God's telling us to be a guard unto other brothers and sisters. But guess what? You got some dumb Negroes out here that's teaching a doctrine that, guess what? You ain't got to be a part of no camp.
Right.
You ain't got to be, you ain't got to join with nobody else. You just follow your heart, follow your dreams. Just be yourself. And then when a hurricane hit and your house knocked out, what you gonna do now? Don't call us.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Back you up
Bring
on
it out.
that.
Bring it out.
This is what they're gonna do. Get Isaiah chapter 3, verse.
Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 6.
Bring it out. For you dumb Israelite camps telling people not to congregate.
Right. Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 6. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing.
Y'all prepared, y'all congregated.
Be thou our ruler.
Be thou what?
Be thou our ruler.
Read.
And let this ruin be under thy hand.
But what's going to be our response?
In that day shall he swear, saying, I will not be a healer.
I ain't messing with you, bro.
Right. For in my house is neither bread nor clothing. Make me not a ruler of the people.
Right, because I already did what I had to do for my people, for my congregation.
Right.
You don't want to be part of a body of believers. So, yeah, you can stay outside and enjoy that.
Yeah.
So basically, keeping the commandment. Zephaniah 2:1 is something that we suppose that is a commandment we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get together.
Bring it out.
If
Read
you don't do that, you get that. If you don't do that, you're going to fall into just what you read right there. Then you're going to fall into a laugh at your calamity. What's how going to be laughing at you?
Yep. Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
The Bible is commanding us to be in a camp.
Right.
For lack of better words, but they're commanding us to be together. So Anybody pushing that doctrine is stupid.
Hey, but guess what? You'll be surprised how many people they like that because they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, they can free to sin.
You can be free to do whatever you want. But guess what? When times get hard, I ain't never seen it. When times get hard, you rally together.
Exactly.
You don't go apart. You come together when things get hard.
What's that survival thing? Remember a couple years ago they had the survival thing they was posting and showing you in like a post-apocalyptic world. Numbers survive. It was if you got 100 and I got 200, the 200 overtakes you. You become their servants because they always outpower you.
And who wants to click up with people who you don't know?
Yeah.
Right.
You want to click up with strangers all of a sudden just because you're the same, just because you're black. No,
nope. You dealing with a rapist. This man just broke out of jail. You don't even know. He's a rapist, and you got daughters right there.
Right.
Y'all. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all gonna get a rude awakening in that day when these things get hard. The scripture says no. Give me that in Sirach 6.
Yep.
About knowing to whom thou doest. Because guess what? A lot of y'all say, well, we give to the poor, we still clothe the no, it ain't talking about that.
Right.
It ain't talking about that. It's talking about amongst your own people you know. Remember, in the law, it says when thy brother be waxing poor.
Right.
It didn't say when a random person come up to you
what makes him your brother?
With a street sign that says I'm on hard time. No. When thy brethren be waxing poor and become a stranger, then you take care of him.
Right.
Why? Because you know him, you know his values, you know what's going on. Hard times happen, you help him in. Not no Moabite that's in the land.
Right.
Not no Ishmaelite.
Hell no.
Not no sinner. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it. So shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. And if not from him, yet from the Most High.
You see that? Do good to the godly man. Do good to the godly man. That's what the scripture is telling us. But guess what? A lot of y'all think y'all can follow and swap that scripture up however you want. You think you ain't got to be in no camp. I can just do whatever I want. I can listen to you today, listen to him tomorrow, apply what she said.
Right.
No, you all over the place. You ain't got no foundation, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to find yourself up outside the door.
Right.
Been there, done that, seen it.
Hey, them brothers know they lying too, because I can almost guarantee whoever's teaching that, they're not by themselves.
There you go.
They're not by themselves back at the crib.
There you go. Back at the ranch, it's 4 or 5 brothers there that they know that's teaching.
Yep.
That's called a camp, brother. No matter what you want to call it. Yeah. This is the house of David Rockefeller, and we don't teach no camps. Now, let's open up the Bible. Let's send up the prayers. Right. Like, whoa. What do you mean, brothers? You're supposed to be there by yourself.
Right. Exactly.
Open up the NIV.
Exactly.
Crazy. These black Hebrew Israelites. Anyway, let me see something. All right, we got a few more people. Hey, do me a favor. I want to take a quick short, not a real commercial break, but a commercial break. Go to the Land Blitz, because I want to make sure the people know about the Land Blitz while we early in the show. It's a YouTube link, so you don't got to download nothing. Click that, play that real quick.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ, bless Bishop Nathaniel. Hey, March 2025, we're going to have a Land Blitz fundraiser. So what I need you all to do is hit the QR code, whatever that thing is right there, fill it out on all our social media platforms, because we blitzing. We need this land. We got to get this fundraiser done, Israel. I'm trusting you. Get it done.
Cap, what's the Land Blitz fundraiser? Exactly what it is. We blitzing for the land. One day, with a large goal, we're going to raise the funds for the land. That's my goal. That's my mission, and we're going to make it happen. And I need your help to get it done. There's a link on the Bishop's Instagram and all of our social media. Click on that link and fill it out. What you're going to do is you're going to estimate what amount of donation you can make on this one day. On that day, you can also make random donations. But those of you that are watching this video now, we want to get an estimate of how hard we're going to have to go when we blitz. There will also be an in-house event. Y'all remember the Journey to Freedom? This is going to be bigger and better, live from Atlanta. You better get your tickets now, because probably after this announcement, it's going to be sold out. Only 400 tickets. But guess what? All the funds are going to the land. So get it now. Get it now. Oh,
right.
So,
yes, sir.
Just in case you didn't understand the video, let me see. Gadiel, what'd you get from that video? Let me see if you understood it.
March 2025, you got to donate to the Land Blitz. We're doing it bigger and better. So, hey, we're going to be in Atlanta, 400 tickets.
Okay.
If not, all you got to do is click on the QR code. That's all you got to do and donate to the land. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
So what's happening is exactly what he said, y'all. We doing another event like Journey to Freedom. It's going to be music. It's going to be entertainment. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on. We're going to be raising funds that day. But before that day, y'all, we want to get an estimate of where we going to be at. So go to the Bishop's Instagram. Go to any of our IUIC platforms. Go to the Instagram, and you'll click on the link that's in the bio. Once you open that link, you'll put what you think you can be able to donate for the land. So look, what's today? What's today? October? We putting this out months in advance, y'all. Guess what? It ain't gonna be no major Passover this year. We traveling again. So guess what that means? You got October, November, December, January, February, March. You got 7 months to figure out what you can do.
Right.
7 months to figure out what you to do. That guess what? That we never got to do this again.
Right.
That we can have a place to go and keep all our feast days. Tabernacles, done.
Right.
Men's conference, done. Well, not men's conference. We got to go travel for that one. But tabernacles, done. Pentecost, done.
Dedication.
Feast dedication, done. Y'all don't understand. This is it's gonna be legendary. We got 71 of them things.
Yeah.
So listen, if y'all only knew the amount we don't spend over the years on these venues and all this different stuff, listen, it's gonna be a beautiful thing when we have our own property. And guess what? We gonna be working the property. Ain't gonna be no white people working there. You gonna see a brother you know opening up the door, be a manager like, hey, how can I help you, brother? Yeah, let me we come this way. No, this is the finance. Hey, he gonna be like, oh, stop. He gonna have an IUIC logo, and you ain't gotta be scared of nothing. He ain't gonna be like, hey, don't tell nobody it's IUIC. Yeah, nigga, it's our building, nigga. We know it's IUIC.
Open the door and say shalom.
Right. Open the door and say shalom.
And get patted down.
T-shirt.
Gonna get patted down for sure.
Hey, Lahad. All praise, you in the spirit. I'm gonna hit up the brothers in DC. We gonna do a 3D mock-up of Passover in the building for a commercial. That's gonna be dope. All praise.
Open the door.
Welcome home. Bishop y'all stop gonna say welcome home. Big ass building. All praise. So go do that. If you haven't done it, go do it, y'all. It's very important, very important. And that's part of what we're speaking about being resourceful and being together. We can do that because we together in one mind, one spirit. These individualites, guess what happened when something happened to them? When they got to go to the hospital, they got to go open up a doggone GoFundMe to get it done. You know what we do? We gather together amongst each other. You don't even know that such and such was broke or was on hard times. Because it's just taken care of.
Hey, Cap, it's heavy to see that we can actually do something like that. And we know we can do it because we did it before.
There you go.
When we look back in history, right, when, like, for example, Black Wall Street, we had our own, right? We see the fruits of applying the scriptures now with the commandments. We know we can do greater things. So it's amazing to see where we can actually take this truth if we all come together. All praise to the Most High.
That's simple. That's simple. So, we got the Land Blitz. Let's see. What was number 3? We got the gas. All right. Police calls for the... Hey, skip that. Let's go straight to store clerk. Calls Phoenix police. You want to talk about fighting? See, Lahad want to cause some problems. Yeah, some fights going on now.
Which one is that?
Yeah, that one right there. All right, read
that's
that.
Crazy.
Store clerk calls Phoenix police on a white man causing a disturbance. But cops show up and within seconds assault the black man on the scene instead. Shocking video shows. Wow.
Again, driving. If you scroll down, but it's just the body cam footage.
Yeah. Play that. I want to see it.
That was today.
That was today. Dang.
October 13th.
Wow.
No, it didn't happen today, but that's when they just now.
They posted it today.
It may not show up on this one.
Go up to the top. Let's read a little bit of the article.
I seen the dude.
Scroll up. That's that, man. How many times we seen this story though?
Minutes.
Go ahead.
Scroll down.
Damn! He looked black. And he ain't got on a suit, so he guilty.
God. You got a tank top.
Look, kind of, I don't know. We'll see. Let's read it.
Where y'all going?
The top. Phoenix police were responding to a call about a white man creating a disturbance at a Circle K when they confronted a 34-year-old black man instead.
Damn!
Punching, tasering, and arresting him on assault charges.
Damn!
Accusing him of refusing their commands.
Hey, man, this is living while black.
Yes.
Living while black. You always guilty. You always being a freaking suspect. Go ahead.
But Tyrone McAlphin is deaf and has cerebral palsy.
Wow.
Indicating he cannot hear their commands, but has a disability that would limit his ability to fight. And body camera footage shows they did not even give him a chance to comply, attacking him within 2 seconds of pulling up to him in a patrol car.
What a video.
It's right above Aftermath, the Aftermath.
Scroll down.
Because I'm looking at it right now.
We got to find this video, man.
Crazy.
And maybe it don't show up in the desktop version.
Refresh it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. The cop review security footage. That it?
Nah, that's
yeah, that's something else.
Nah, that's something
Another case for a black man getting.
Oh yeah, Atlanta Black Star got it all. They got storage for days. That's why we use them every week. It said the aftermath. Oh, there you go. It's supposed to be right there. I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I could send it. I'm gonna send it to you directly right now.
I got another one.
All right. Yeah, I got to see this.
Read the aftermath.
Yeah, read that.
The aftermath. Scroll down. The incident took place on August 19, and McAlphin is still facing 3 felonies, including 2 counts of aggravated assault on a police officer and 1 count of resisting arrest with force, charges that could send him to prison for years.
Wow.
Court records from the Maricopa County Superior Court website also show prosecutors dismissed the charge of theft against McAlphin because they had no evidence he had stolen the phone. However, it does not appear as if Stevens was ever charged for disorderly conduct or for making a false report to police, according to the court website.
We got the video yet?
Yeah, I sent it.
There we go.
There's the body cam footage from the police.
Yeah, that's cool. I just want to see how quick they rolled up on him. Hey, buddy, stop where you're at. Let's see. God, no! What the
0.5 seconds. What the hell?
That's crazy.
Hey, buddy, pull up right there.
Boy, they telling him to stop. He ain't the suspect.
Right.
Get your hands behind your back. Get your hands behind your back.
What the hell?
Hands behind your back, asshole.
Bruh.
All right, take it off. Damn.
He's elbowing him in the back of the head.
How you expect you roll up on me, tee off, like
Right.
pop, boom, and then you want me to put my hands behind my back after you just, and then he choking him.
Right.
Like, bro,
Hitting
what
him
the
in the
hell is
head.
this?
Hey, give me that revelation, the accuser of our brother. This man right here, if you don't know who the enemy is, we just showed you once again who he is. If you don't know who the wicked is, we just showed you who he is. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, who took me into slavery?
Right.
Say, neighbor, who keeps shooting me dead in the streets?
Right.
Ask them. They'll tell you. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation.
Now is come salvation.
And strength. And the kingdom of our God. And the power of his Christ.
Read.
For the accuser.
For the what?
For the accuser.
For the what?
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who's the man that is accusing the blacks of eating cats and eating dogs?
Right.
Who's the man that's accusing us of being super predators?
Right.
Who is it? Who's the man that accuses us of being hypersexual? Who's the person that accuses us of all these different things? Guess who you'll find a common denominator? Your friendly neighborhood white man. He saw the damn devil. That's who the Bible's speaking about. Read it again.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Which what?
Which accused them.
Which does what?
Which accused them.
What?
Before our God day and night.
Day and night we get accused of this man.
to this day.
Day and night. The Bible's a true book. The Bible is a true book. You have something, Mike Gill?
Nah.
Cap, can I read something?
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28, 65. This is a result of what you just read. When we accused, right? Just because we black, we accused of robbery, we accused of murder, we accused of anything that they say we do, right? This is the result of that thing. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
No ease. You can't even come out the gas station without getting teed off on by the police. Come on.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Come on.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
That brother got a trembling heart. He like, just imagine you walk out the store and the police roll up on you and you don't know what the hell going on. That's a trembling heart. So now after that, they've instilled fear in that brother. They instilling fear in our people who watch this on the television. So now you wonder why when the blue lights come on behind, you don't know what the hell gonna happen. Right? Go ahead.
And failing of eyes and sorrow of mind.
Read.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
Our life hang in doubt because of the things that these nations do to us. They have that perpetual hatred, and all of these things kind of stir up. That we still suffering from post-traumatic slave syndrome. We still suffer from that thing, but yet they keep adding sin unto sin. But Esau, you gonna have your day. Come on.
And thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life.
Right, and that's exactly what we're experiencing right now.
Y'all got to read about the brother?
Yeah, how he was deaf.
Yeah,
he's deaf.
Yes, sir. Posted.
Yeah, deaf and cerebral.
Hey, scroll down to where it says, meanwhile, because after they jumped him out the car and whooped his ass, right? Then they went to go investigate. Yeah.
First asked questions
They
later.
ain't say why
bro, they jumped him.
That to him.
They got, first of all, they got a call that a white man is causing a disturbance. They rolled up and just jumped him. Then went in the store. You got it?
Black man with a tank top.
Says meanwhile.
Another Phoenix police officer?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Meanwhile, another Phoenix police officer was interviewing the store clerks who had called them and were told that Stevens was the one creating the disturbance because he had walked into the store that morning claiming somebody had stolen his phone the previous evening.
This is a white man, not a black man they talking about. So they go inside there and they like, nah, the white dude right there is the one that caused the problem, right? Go ahead.
He then laid down on the floor, refusing to leave the store when ordered to do so by the clerks. The clerks also told officer that McAlpin was trying to help them get Stevens out of the store.
The black guy was trying to help the store clerk.
Damn.
Go ahead.
The one that got jumped?
The one that got jumped was trying to help the store clerk because Esau in there acting a fool. Go ahead.
The cop reviewed security footage.
Mind you, this is after jumping the black guy. Go ahead.
From the store showing McAlpin walking into the store with the black phone in his hand.
So that was his phone in his hand, right? That he walked in. Go ahead.
While Stevens was already inside the store.
Go ahead.
However, the cop who took the white man's word wrote in his arrest report that the phone belonged to Stevens.
Go ahead.
Describing the white man as the quote-unquote victim and the black man as the suspect.
So they went in there with the mindset of the white guy's the victim, the black guy's the perp. They see what it is. So you would figure, all right, they're going to clean it up, right? Hey, scroll down to you guys, the store clerk's comment. It says you guys.
You guys arrested.
Oh, yes, sir. You guys arrested him for no reason, she said. According to body camera footage, I've seen on the phone with him since Circle K, and you guys went in there because somebody was effing with him.
So he was on the phone with his wife because, you know, he got the disability. So the wife was interacting during his gad.
And you guys arrested him? But even though the video shows they clearly attacked him without giving him time to explain himself. Damn. As they did the white man. They claim to be victims as well.
So the cop now saying he's a victim.
Damn. Wow. Crazy.
The cop jumped him, now he's saying he's a victim. Just get to the point. Go down to where it says court records.
Yes, sir.
Because after all of this, you would assume the black guy should be let go free. Go ahead.
Court records from the Maricopa County Superior Court website also show prosecutors dismissed the charge of theft against McAlpin because they had no evidence he had stolen the phone.
Go ahead.
However, it does not appear as if Stevens was ever charged for disorderly conduct or for making a false report to police.
So the white guy got off free.
Yeah.
No charges, no nothing.
No court date.
Nothing. Then when you read the rest of the article, you ain't got time for that. You find out the white guy got a history of felonies, doing this kind of stuff. He got a whole rap sheet. Dude is disabled and they beat the hell out of him. The wife comes up there like, what you doing? The dude is disabled. Like, you would realize that if you took time out to talk to him. The store clerk is in there like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? We called for this guy. They talked to the damn, the criminal first.
Right.
And let him go. At one part of it, it was saying like, they took the phone from the black guy and gave it to the white guy. And it's the black guy's phone.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's it. That sound like a scene from Training. That sound like a scene from Training Day, man. Like you say, art imitates life. This is stuff that they actually do, and they put it in the movies, and they monetize it.
Hey, I can get one script real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, get Psalms.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
I couldn't believe it.
That's unbelievable. That could happen to any one of us. That's crazy.
You know, it reminded me of when Ezekiel told that story that time.
Oh, when he got
It was a false identity. They thought he was somebody robbed the bank.
This is another black guy though. This is a whole different race of person.
That's crazy.
Consent.
Damn, boy.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 16.
Psalm chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, God
Esau,
saith,
Idum, and Edom, read.
What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Because they're supposed to be law enforcement, right? They're supposed to be upholding justice. Go ahead.
Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee.
Here comes the point.
When thou sawest a thief.
When they saw the white man that was stealing in the store.
Then thou consentest with him.
They was down with it, read.
And hast been partaker with adulterers.
And they jumped the black dude off the rip.
Damn.
They jumped the black dude off the rip.
Perfect scripture. Perfect scripture. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, got a caller. Got a caller.
Brother calling.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Shalom.
Shalom.
Caller Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Rakatha.
Yeah, all praise to the Most High God. Man, I'm just scrolling on my little little reels. I see the number on me. Your brother's mighty, man. Just give you guys a call, man. Hey, keep doing what you guys doing. Preach the word to the four corners till we get it out here. All praises to Yahweh.
All praises, bro. Appreciate the call.
Yeah, so I got a question. Where you guys out of?
Hang up the call. Hey,
come on, man.
Are you watching the show, brother?
Right.
Y'all stop playing games, man. Hang up. How you gonna call the IUIC Orlando radio show? The Lionz Den radio show, man. Come on, man.
Give that long greeting and salutation. I'll be like, dang, okay, are you gonna talk?
You know what that is. That's to butter you up before. No disrespect.
The flattery before.
Too long, man.
No disrespect.
Too long.
But I'm about to disrespect you, son.
Yeah, pass the pat. Pass the pat.
I wonder if the real Hebrew was that long. The fake Hebrew is way too long. Like, hey, when you gonna talk?
Lionz Den is my favorite radio show.
Man.
That's a good soundbite right there. That's a good. You all right. Hey man, click the link, man. Project Pat.
Pass the pat.
I'll say Project Pat got a story.
Yeah. Come on, IT.
They having a good time.
You know, every
they finally got something right. They're like, oh yeah, that's it. Woo, yeah. Project Pat. There you go.
Legendary Memphis rapper Project Pat is setting the record straight about his viral appearance at an Arkansas church. In an exclusive interview with WRAG's Alan Self, Project Pat spoke about his message. And Alan, what's he telling you?
A blogger claimed online that Project Pat was officially a past.
Bruh, y'all ever notice how these what they call newscasters, how they talk, bruh? They all got the same voice, bruh. Bruh.
I'm Alan Self. I'm out here by the bay, and I'm reporting live from Ellensburg.
If you tell me that black people don't have the code switch to make it in this society, you lying, bruh.
Yep.
You lying. How do they all have the same voice? That's crazy.
You know, as soon as he finished, he's like, hey, what up, bro? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just wrapped up.
You got the pastor voice.
Right,
you got the businessman voice. Everybody know when you call them to pay bills, you change your tone a little bit.
Go ahead, man. Press play. I just thought that was funny.
But Pat tells your news leader that's not entirely true.
I'll give it up for Project Pat.
They call him in the church.
Praise God.
No, that I can't lie, bro. That wasn't real news. That was just internet. Like I didn't announce that. Nah. Like I don't know. I mean, I take it if that's what they want to give me. It is not a bad title.
Project Pat, known for his raw lyrics, recently sparked a buzz after speaking at Kaiser Chapel Church in Kaiser, Arkansas. In our exclusive interview, Pat clarifies he's not a pastor, but welcomes the title of minister or preacher.
They want to say I preach. I mean, when I go into prison, I'm talking about God, so I'm preaching. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never say I ain't preaching. I'm preaching.
He says he's been spreading God's word through his Goal Foundation for years, visiting prisons and jails nationwide.
We've been doing this for years. We started doing it like in 2021.
It's a timestamp.
And the thing is, the good part,
208.
the blessed part,
Jump to 208.
bro, them people.
Jump to 208. My bad.
White Jesus.
Took out them goals for them veneers.
French braids, no goatee for.
Come on, 208.
The sun shines on the just and the unjust. So say I got a pistol out and I'm robbing somebody, that sun hitting my skin. Don't I need some vitamin D?
What is going on?
In the end, think about it.
Oh, hold up, bro. What the?
That's the message.
What are these people talking about, man?
Sunshine.
He said the pistol.
Press play, man.
Let's hear him out, because that's
In
what
the Bible
started
it
off
says
crazy.
the sun shines on the just and the unjust. So say I got a pistol out and I'm robbing somebody, that sun hitting my skin. Don't I need some vitamin D?
Look at the white lady. She was like, what? Go back.
When she was confused.
Don't put that gun in my face.
Go back, man. Go back, IT. Damn.
I need some vitamin
Bruh.
Look at it.
Come on.
Look, in the Bible it says the sun shines on the just and the unjust. So say I got a pistol out and I'm robbing somebody, that sun hitting my skin. Don't I need some vitamin D?
Pause. Don't worry about it. IT sucks. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Can you lend a nigga a pencil? That sun hitting my skin. Don't I need some vitamin D? In the end, think about it. In the end, ain't nobody gonna have no excuse. You can never say God didn't mess with you. You can never say he didn't love you. You can never say that.
Project Pat assured fans he's still a rapper and has explored gospel-inspired music.
My thing is, I do music. I got Of course we can do something.
Sunshine music.
One thing we're gonna do, we're gonna always talk about the goodness and the love of God. That's first and foremost.
Oh man,
Pat
that's
says
funny.
his prison ministry, Breaking Bags, visits 201 Popular inmates every Thursday.
Breaking Bags.
What?
Yo, these white people is clowning.
Breaking Bags.
Lord have mercy.
You know, it's no different from what Bishop brought out yesterday with the rappers making a mockery
Right.
for the.
Yep.
Damn.
Breaking
But
Bad.
notice what the
Project
church
Pat.
looked like. You see what the church looked like, right?
Esau.
All Esau,
Yeah.
middle-aged white. Like, what? Why are you teaching them for? Yeah.
Because, Cat, when I pull out my pistol and rob them after the sermon, they supposed to say, praise Jesus.
Damn.
Well, he needs the money.
Hey, that was first Sunday in real life.
Yeah, bro. That was funny. That was
Project
funny.
don't
stuff.
save him. He don't want to be saved. He don't want to be saved.
Be saved. Son, hit your hand with the pistol out.
Yeah, son.
got that vitamin
You ain't gonna
D.
have an excuse on that day.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're going to take a
Worst
quick commercial
analogy
break, man.
ever.
We're going to be back here shortly. Hey, if y'all ain't got that Jew Business album, that brother is banging right now. The album,
Business. I've been waiting for 10
the
years.
album is
All praises.
fire. Check it out. Play that.
I don't have to say much word. I'm on your side. You're looking here. Many years in prison. For hate speech, insurrection, conspiracy against the U.S. government. Crazy, right?
All I do is teach truth, bro.
The only truth is your ass getting locked up for a very long time. So long, you're probably gonna see Christ come down from the sky.
Do what it is, then. Do what I signed up for. Hey, bro. Water rising. They know it too. Hold on your mind and be prepared to die about it. Listen, a couple tried came, yeah, but we held the line. Niggas playing dead, ain't converted in they mind. We're done off in the dog, gon' come to the light, give it time. He gon' dispose it and he long, we gon' keep applying. Whoa, now slow down, what that is you're teaching. Romans 16:17, gon' stop that what you're seeking. Don't get power dry, we end up find the hour. I will go ham about these leaders sitting in front of me. What a man is, that what they showed me. Came in the truth, a new creature, you don't know me. 4 years I been eating, trying to OD. Kept that pen and pad, cause they got something to show me. What? Never give up, never give in. Never give up, never give in. Never give up, never give in. No matter how much pressure they apply, we ain't caving in. Never give up, never give in. Never give up, never give in. Never give up, never give in. No matter how much pressure they apply, we ain't caving in. Oh, we just nigga with some Bibles, what you thinking, huh? The most I would is you don't believe us, then you're drinking some. Don't get your issue if you kick against these scriptures. In the middle, give them tissue, tell that boy they gon' blow it nose. IUIC straight manly, you know how we roll. Raising up righteous women, we don't do the whole. Got young prophets on command, next generation. Apply pressure where it needed, gon' be devastating. Prepare your mind, yeah, it's about to be a crazy wave. You think you seen it now, you ain't seen no crazy days. Gather yourself and praise us against the other side. If you ever try, will you switch or take your lick and die, huh? Never give up, never give in. Never give up, never give in. Never give up, never give in. No matter how much pressure they apply, we ain't caving in. Never give up, never give in. Never give up, never give in. Never give up, never give in. No matter how much pressure they apply, we ain't caving in. Unity, 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 unity. Unity, 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 unity.
Never give up, never give in. If you try, when you try, never give up. Jew business. Y'all know what time it is, man. Rap. Hey, original royalty. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. All praise to the Most High. Jew Business album out right now. Go get the album. Go get the album. Straight out of the ATL. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a few of them lyrics. All praises. AZ, the producer out of Orlando who ain't made no tracks for Orlando. Helped produce a few of them tracks. Two beats. All praises to the Most High, y'all. So, we got some more, y'all. We going to the glory of the Grecians, y'all. Esau, if you didn't know, Esau lived for sports. We was talking about this today. In America, on Saturdays and Sundays, it's probably a combined over few million people that spend thousands of dollars to travel. They get in the car, drive hours to sit in a stadium to watch the Grecians play.
I found out some of them don't even have tickets. It's tailgate.
They tailgate.
Yes.
They tailgate. If the game big enough, they just out there tailgate. Or the team sorry. They're like, I don't care if the team ain't good. I ain't going to the game. I'm just going to tailgate. Damn. But anyway, hundreds of thousands, 100,000 fans in stadiums all across America every single week. And it's packed. So y'all think the bread and circus show was just in Rome. We living in Rome today. A lot of y'all don't understand that. You are living in Rome. You're living in Babylon. You're living in Assyria. You living in that today. It's called America. That's why this place is called Babylon the Great in the Bible. The great city. All professional sports teams are right here. Go ahead.
That's heavy what you saying. Monday night football. Tuesday, they got college games. Wednesday, they got college games. Thursday night, NFL.
Yep.
Friday night, they got college games.
Yep.
Saturday, college. Sunday,
Every
pros.
day.
Every day of the week.
Remember, there was a time where it was just Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
And then they brought Thursday. Now it's every day because they keep it. Listen, give me that second Ezra about evil's gonna grow in the last days. I think it's second Ezra. Which one I want? You know what I want? Get here.
Thought you were talking about Maccabees.
No. I want evils. Yeah, evil's gonna grow upon the earth. This is what it's gonna get to. I think I saw a post the other day. It said it's gonna be a football game every night for the next till December or something.
To the season over.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like,
That's
God,
crazy.
dog. You found it? What it is? Second Ezra what?
Yeah, chapter
5 and 1.
Read that.
Second Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number.
Read.
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
The way of truth shall be hidden. Read.
And the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased above that which thou now seest.
Read it again.
But iniquity
is sin. Shall what?
Shall be increased above that which thou now seest.
That's what we're seeing today with the music, with the sports, with the entertainment. Everything is at its height. I forgot who showed it. I don't know if it was a bishop or a deacon, but the way we dress today, next level. Music videos, next level. The messaging on this music is terrible.
Yep.
Biggie was gay as hell, but it's even worse than that today. Damn. Now every rapper is like they from New York. It's crazy. So the iniquity is getting to new heights, new levels, y'all. It's like everybody come out of the P. Diddy party.
Well, he did have a part.
Getting crazy out here. But anyway, back to our point. Not only is that it's happening in sports, now you got the all-star teams when they 7, 8 years old. They traveling all over the world from the time you 7 or 8 all the way up. You getting a high school contract when you're a high schooler. You getting paid. Right. You go to college, you getting paid. So now the enticing of this world is intoxicating. They will make it. They trying to make it so you don't never even think about not participating in being a Grecian. It's like, why would I not put my children in sports and athletics? Why would they not sing and do dance? Have you seen Patrick Mahomes' contract? $500 million? It's like, I also know the owner is a white man who ain't never threw a touchdown anywhere.
Right.
But somehow he's owning. How about you teach your son how to be a carpenter or run a business when he's 15, 16 and watch what happens in 20 years. But we don't think like that. Think! You guys not thinking. Think! You guys not thinking. Think!
Yeah, it is.
So, play that video. Play that video about another Yuri beat. Yuri production. I make the boring beats. I put you to sleep. Hey, man, get AZ to get you an upbeat beat, man. Go ahead, press play on that.
My dad didn't know what to do with me, so he brought me here. And we used to walk across that BART bridge to games, and it was like magic. And I watched Wayne Murphy and Ricky Henderson out there running the outfield, stealing bases, hat flying off. It was beautiful, and that's what made me fall in love with baseball. And then I had a little brother who was 13 years younger.
Pause. Hey, Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from? All right, go ahead, press play. Well, before you press play, so y'all understand what y'all watching. The Oakland A's is a team, baseball team, Major League Baseball team. They moving out of the city, and it's the third team that done left the city. First, you had the Raiders, they left. Then you had the Warriors, they left. Now you got the baseball team leaving. So now, if you know anything about sports, that's all the city is built on.
Yeah.
I know New Yorkers, they like, I hate the Jets, but I love the Jets. It's like, that's all America. Your town is associated with the winningness of your sports team.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. Like LA, they known for the Lakers, so on and so forth. Tuscaloosa, Alabama is known as the greatest city ever. Why? Because University of Alabama there. Because of the sports team. That is how America. That's what they ingrained. But guess what it really means? Nothing.
Yeah.
Don't really mean nothing. But That's what they built. Go ahead, press play.
Than me, and I didn't know what to do with him. So what did I do? I brought him here. I brought him to baseball games. I brought him to opening day. His birthday's in April, and we would come to opening day every year. And when I went away to college, I would send him tickets to opening day every year, and he would call me for the national anthem, and he would call me for the 7th inning stretch, and he would call me for Jason Giambi's first at bat as a Yankee so I could hear the boos. And then when I had kids, I knew what to do with them. And so what did I do? I brought them here. My kids are so at home here. They come in here and they take off their jackets and they drop them in a corner and they run off because they feel like they're at home. Not like they're in a place of 20,000 strangers or 4,000 strangers.
That's not weird.
And so that's what baseball in Oakland is. This is generations. This is like father to son to brother to child. And you're ripping that away for what? You're trying to fill a stadium with 70% visiting fans? That's ridiculous. Baby Gap, Nepo baby, guy who inherited everything. We work for ours. That's what we do in Oakland. We work. Everything that we have, we work for. This is blue collar. This is who we are, and we want this team to stay.
So, I wanted to show y'all.
Stop being a damn fool.
Right. I wanted to show y'all. They use sports as if like going to a sporting event is the feast day.
Yeah.
Like my children this has been going on for generations.
Custom going strong.
Right. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 21. I wanted to show y'all that their rock is not our rock. Nope. They put their faith and beliefs and traditions and things that can be taken away from by man. Somebody want to take the team, ain't nothing you can do to change it.
Right.
Big.
Right. They want to change the rules, ain't nothing you can do to change the rules. Go ahead. You got it?
Yes, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
They have moved me to jealousy.
No, not that. I want 31.
Yes, sir. 31. For their rock is not as our rock.
Their rock is not as our rock. Meaning what? Our foundation. You heard him. He said, I didn't know what to do with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
You leave them. You leave sports to raise your children, to raise your family. Think about the logic behind that. Your heroes, your role models, everything is built around a sports team. And athletes, people you don't even know. Read.
For their rock is not as our rock.
Their rock is not as our rock. Read.
Even our enemies themselves being judges.
Read.
For their vine is of the vine of Sodom.
Their vine is as the vine of Sodom. That's why a lot of this stuff, it leads what? It leads back to homosexuality. Mm. When you go into Grecian sports, in the Greek, all of it going back to homosexuality. Read.
And of the fields of Gomorrah.
And what?
And of the fields of Gomorrah.
Read.
Their grapes are grapes of gals.
Uh-huh.
Their clusters are bitter.
Read.
Their wine is the poison of dragons.
Uh-huh.
And the cruel venom of asps.
So what is it saying? At the end of the day, everything that it goes back to is evil.
Right.
It's all evil, but that's what they built upon. That is what it's built upon. That's what they glory in. That's what they need. He don't know what to do with himself now.
Right.
He like, I don't know what I'm going to do. They taking the team away. Go ahead. Y'all got something on that?
Yeah. Get Psalms 96 and verse 5. Yep. Oh, you got the call. Hopefully it's not a crank call again.
Hey, shalom. Caller, what's your name? Question or comment, where you calling from?
Shalom, brothers. My name is Joanne. I'm calling from Tyler, Texas. And but I hope y'all are doing okay.
We doing great, sis. Thank you for checking in on us.
Well, good.
What book you got for us?
I just wanted to mention something a while back that was discovered. This guy called Sandusky, who was arrested because he was molesting little boys.
Yep.
What I didn't know at the time was most of those little boys were black boys.
Yep.
He had gone to.
I didn't know.
He had gone to low income people, people who had low income, and which was mostly black.
Yep.
I assume he had molested his son also. But even before that, there was this guy, this football player, who had done all kinds of horrible things and just crime after crime and rape after rape that he had done, and that this guy, I forget his name, he's dead now, but not only did he cover for this guy who had committed all kinds of crimes, this led up to what Sandusky was able to do. And I forgotten that. I think the guy's name was Todd something, who had done all these horrible things. And the thing about him, this guy, was that he had gone to court for this, and the judge, instead of leaving him in jail, he allowed him to go free until his time to go to prison came about. And while he was doing this, he was committing even more crimes and more rape. And and then this led up to Sandusky going as long as he did, raping our little boys. I say ours because whenever Edomites do anything to us, I think of it as they're doing it to me too.
Right.
And but those were our children, our little boys that he was molesting and raping.
Yep.
And I didn't know that until I looked it up, because like I said, I'm always researching something, and I came across that how he was able to get away with it by this PR person who allowed him to, and other people knew about it too. That's the pitiful thing about it. But anyway, I think about that scripture that says that the nation that was fierce and how they wouldn't fierce looking, and how they wouldn't have pity for the young or the old, and that's how they are. You know, the Edomites don't have any pity for us at all, no matter how young we are, no matter how old we are. And I just want to thank you all. Thank you, brothers, for doing what you do. Keep on doing what you do. I'm contributing to everything. I contribute to the land. I contribute to the booster, and I'll keep doing it as long as I can. And thank you all so much for what you do.
All praise, sis. Thank you for calling in.
All praises to the Most High God.
So, go ahead, bring that script out.
Psalms 96 and verse 5 about the nations and they worship of the athletes.
Psalm chapter 96 and verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens.
Right. All of these individuals, they worship them like idols. Right. They put them above their own parents.
Yep.
Hell, they put them over their own presidents. Their forefathers, everything. That's why they could never do no wrong. Anytime, like she was bringing up with Sandusky or whatever, I think the guy was Todd Honda or whatever. Yeah, that dude, them dudes was doing that stuff from the 70s.
Yeah.
All the way up into the 2000s.
Yeah. Long time.
And he even I don't think got a jail time. I think he died or something like that by the time they found him guilty.
Yep.
But that's what you see an example of. This dude is over here talking about passing it down from generation to generation. He ain't teaching his kids a goddamn thing. Kid getting molested in the stadium, throw off the jacket, run free, son. Dad get newsflash. A lot of them Edomite pops did that because they ain't want to hit a white woman's mouth. They went there, got liquored up, and just let you go have fun. Give you a couple of dollars. That's all you passing down, and then we gonna do the same thing with our kids. Right. It's a damn shame.
And we following behind them.
Yeah. Hey, Kat, can I get Sirach chapter 30? Sirach chapter 30. Because we was talking about how they got sports basically year round now, right? They have to continue to push this agenda because they know what time it is. Yep. They see that the Israelites, look, we ain't doing that. We ain't allowing our kids to go in the era that we used to do, right? So now Esau got to retaliate somehow. Read verse 3.
Sirach chapter 30 and verse 3. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy.
So they see what we doing. They see that, look, we don't want our kids in the education system because what they learning? Homosexuality. They learning everything that this society wants to push on the youth, because that's what they doing. They targeting the youth. If they can get the youth, then they can keep our nation docile. They can keep us down like we was in Genesis 49. They can keep us asleep. Read.
And before his friends he shall rejoice of him.
Read.
Though his father die, yet he is though he were not dead. For he had left behind him one that is like himself.
And that's what they fear. They fear that we're going to continue to repopulate. We're going to continue to teach our children and our grandchildren. When they grow up, they're going to be prophesying against Babylon just like we doing today.
That's right.
So that's why they got to continue to go so hard, because they know, what is that? The age of decadence. Yep. They know what time it is. So they got to put everything they got on the table and say, look, try everything. And that's what you see our kids, the way they acting today, even in the sports. You see, we're going to talk about that later. How our kids, their mind is so destroyed because of these things.
Hey, you 100% accurate. The age of decadence, whenever, we're going to get to it, but whenever you paying kids They remember in the NFL, they always say, remember, it's a child's game. They always tell you to have fun. Like this is a kid's game. You got grown, they trying to make it something serious, but it's a game. At the end of the day, they always say it's a football game, basketball game. These are games, and they're making billions, millions of dollars off of games. Whenever your society revolves around a game, that's an issue. Give me Luke 7:31 real quick. That is an issue. It's dumbing down our society. And really, and like you said, it's against us. It ain't against them because guess what? The white man got people that got libraries. The elite of our people are entertainers. They ain't thinkers and philosophers and all. No. The elites of our people don't got books and libraries and institutions. We don't have those things. Ain't got time to be playing no doggone game. Read that.
Luke chapter 7 and verse 31. And the Lord said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation?
The men of this generation. Read.
And to what are they like?
What are our men like?
They are like unto children.
They are what?
Like unto children.
God says our people are like unto children. Who do you know get more argumentative about sports than black men? I don't, man, listen, I don't heard some of the craziest stuff in barbershops and conversations about athletics that you will ever hear. I ain't from a as violent area, but I'm pretty sure some people don't see people shot, fights break out all over sports that they ain't even playing in. They got beer bellies and everything like, bruh, you don't even play. And then that always tripped me out because I actually played. I'm like, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. You didn't put in none of the work.
Right.
You didn't go to not one practice.
Right.
One lift. You didn't one run sprint.
Yeah.
But you willing to put it all on the line for your team.
Hey, that's why you call you a fanatic.
Right.
Fanatics. They you see the fanatics in Oakland, for example, at the football games. Like we were saying, they beating the hell out of each other. You know, you got another fan in your section wearing another jersey. Now it's like a game, because they got so much pride and passion for these teams, and they willing to risk it all at these damn games.
Hey, but you know what's funny about that? The reason, well, not even funny, but the reason why it's like that is because we don't have no identity. We don't know who we are. So we gotta, whatever we can hold on to. It's like, that's like, what's the first thing when you getting to meet somebody that an adult asks, hey, who your team? Oh, and when you see him, he a Laker, bro. Don't fool with him. Like, no, he ain't no Laker. That's a Judite. That's an Israelite. Today, back then they say that, behold, an Israelite indeed. Today they say, behold, a Gator indeed.
A damn Gator. Hey, that's heavy in Florida. If you either a Florida State or Gator fan. And if you one or the other, you can see the division.
Down here, y'all wicked with it. When I first moved down here, joking around, you go around the wrong crowd, you doing this. I was like, bro, what? You think you like ran up on a set or something, like some gang stuff? I was like, yo, like, it's not that serious.
The South is crazy.
Hey, now that's true what you said though, because
whoa, bro, where you come from, bro? What's your name, bro?
They're making a comment.
That's true what you said, because whenever I talk to people and they're like, "Where you from?" I say Kansas City. Oh, Mahomes. I'm not Mahomes. My name's Danielle. People say that all the time. Like, where you from? Kansas City. Like every time, but like you said, it's like your city is only represented by that sports team. It's not like anything else. That shows we idolize that.
That's how much money and influence that these teams have on the cities, because they bringing in billions of dollars. So even the governors and the politicians,
they all get in on it.
I remember in St. Louis before they moved to LA, the people was in uproar because the governor passed a bill to build a new stadium and everything, tax dollars and everything. And the people was crazy. So now whenever the whole the Rams situation come up, people, they get pissed off. That's crazy.
They should have let them build a team. Now y'all ain't got no team. They got the hell up out of there.
Hey, Cap, this thing says fanatic is a person filled with excessive and single-minded zeal, especially for an extreme religious or political cause.
Wow.
The synonym is extremist.
Damn. So they the same as extremes. That's what you said. They jihadists.
Damn sports Nazis.
That's a similitude there.
That's crazy.
Identity extremists.
Somebody said, Cap, I've been in the penitentiary and whole riots get started over sports.
See?
Damn.
Wow, that's crazy.
No, nigga, LeBron got him. Hey, play this next video. We'll show y'all. The violence is spilling over. Go ahead.
Boy, NBA YoungBoy got a chokehold on our youth. Like, where in college football do we stand over the quarterback after sacking him and act like we shooting him? What is this? Boy, NBA YoungBoy got a
You ain't got the longer one with all the. I posted one with all the celebrations.
Do we
posted
stand
one
over?
with all? Hey, take that one off.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, I posted it in there. I thought I posted in the look for it for me.
Man, we far from Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis used to do a little shimmy.
Right.
He was pulling out whole AKs.
For the chopper out.
I posted one with all the gun celebrations.
Oh man,
but
that's crazy.
But if y'all watched it, he makes a good play and he stands over his own brother and mimics shooting him to death with a machine gun.
No,
and you may ask yourself,
that's a white boy. That's a quarterback. You know.
Yeah. hey. Well, I'm gonna show
They
you
do it to each other. Another video where they doing it.
Yep. They doing it to their own people.
That actually back up the point that you was making, Cap, earlier about, because he said the music. He's talking about the music got a hold on them.
Right.
So they pregame, they're listening to all of that, put them in the trunk, shoot them up music, and then turn around and acting it out in the game.
Yep. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Let me see. Maybe I didn't post it in there. I looked for it, but I ain't posted it in there. So play it again so the people can see it before we dissect this thing. Yeah, I ain't posted.
The quarterback after sacking him and act like we shooting him. What is this? Boy, NBA YoungBoy got a chokehold on our youth. Like, where in college football do we stand over the quarterback after sacking him and act like we shooting him? What is this? Boy,
So as you see, this young man doing, and it's a lot of other ones. It's a lot of the new thing now is you shooting them, or you pull up your shirt like you're showing that you got a gun on you. That's the celebrations, and the reason why we going there is because like he said, it starts with the music. The music that we have today is very, very violent.
Yep.
It's gotten to the point we was talking about the other day. We know the music has always been sexual, but it's never been this violent as it is today. Like when I was coming up, you had your Ashantis and Ja Rules and Nellies. Like, yeah, they were sexual. You had apple bottom jeans, but it wasn't, I shoot a nigga dead in his head all day.
It was BET After Dark if you wanted to see it.
Right, bro. Today, all the music is about killing and having switches and Glocks.
And it's stuff that they done did recently.
Yes.
They making songs about things that they being convicted of.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So give me that and play the next video and talks about the music with Meek Mill. It was towards the end. I want to show y'all that what we're saying is not by chance. What is it called when it's a whole bunch of videos together?
Compilation.
Hey, while they getting that, that's kind of sound like, remember Candace Owens, I think like a month ago, was talking about, she was getting at what people call black culture.
Right.
And she was just like, nah, like, it's a bad stereotype they put on us by saying that's black culture.
Right.
And then you get attacked for when you bringing out, like, that's not nothing healthy. Like, that's not nothing positive. She getting attacked because she's like, nah, I'm against that because I don't have nothing to do with that, which is right. Because it's crazy because, like you're saying, I don't remember, I know you had gangster rap when we was growing up, but it wasn't as accessible. it really wasn't.
It wasn't mainstream.
Yeah, it wasn't mainstream
like that.
Nah.
Like them guys up in New York, like nobody listen to them.
I don't know about all that. But I'm from Jerusalem, so I ain't worried about that.
They coupled that with video games too. Was that Fortnite? How whenever they shoot somebody down, they'll
GTA set
celebrate
that
them.
off, man.
Yep.
When GTA came out, when I think I was in junior high school, I'm like, wait a second, you got a video game where you robbing and getting prostitutes?
Correct.
Yeah, right.
And get awarded for it.
Yeah. Like, nah, it's crazy. I think that's the video you wanted.
Is that it? All right.
The Meek Mill.
That's Meek Mill talking. Yeah, that's it.
Paid to rap about that stuff. They actually pay us more when we rap about more ignorant stuff, so I make sure I even align and come talk on stages like this. But you guys, NAACP open up doors for people like me to be able to power forward, because the things that fund us, that don't power me forward. I just make sure because I know better and I'm at an age point, I'm 36. They power is really went from when we 21 to 25 where we really don't know. We get paid to rap about that stuff. They actually
they get paid. They get paid to rap about killing each other.
He didn't say he's going to change his music though.
Nope.
Nah.
Give me that Psalms 83.
Come on those platforms. This kid.
That's that record executive on Breakfast Club that said the same thing.
Lear Cohen, yeah. Charlamagne caught him, and he was like, "I gotta eat."
Right.
Don't give a damn.
No, he don't tell him. He don't care what he gonna say right in his face. Charlamagne ain't gonna change nothing,
right?
Or take the right side of saying, "Nah, you shouldn't be doing that."
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
Read.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy what?
Thy enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult. Read.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
And they that hate thee lifted up the head. Read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
That's the key part right there. They have done what?
Taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. What we're seeing now, that's in college football, if you didn't know, is all young men, ages 18 to 25. So whatever you see them doing, celebrate every time with whatever the new dance was, that's what you would do. Or whatever you saw the NFL guys doing, that's what you would do. But now they doing what they hearing in their air, because they got AirPods and they got all the music. They get it like that. What's going in their brain, because they hear it a million times more than when they used to. Because remember, there wasn't no social media back in the day. So you ain't had no CD player. You only heard the music so often.
Right.
You would turn it off or your battery's dead, right? Now you got your cell phone. Music's coming all
Accessible.
day. They make TikToks all. So the music, not only is it more violent, but they're hearing it a million times more often than you used to. Because it used to be, what was the main thing? You get radio play. If your song was on the radio, you good.
Yeah.
You getting it over and over.
Up somewhat.
Right. But now, no, these kids don't even know what a radio is. They like, so they listen to what they want to listen to, and it's horrible. Play those other videos I sent. I just sent 2 more videos.
Yeah, they even play them in the speakers while the game's going on throughout the stadium.
Pumping in the
So
stadium.
they hearing it the whole time.
Go ahead. I want to show y'all another dude, what he did with his celebration. Go ahead.
7, Brian Kelly having a word with the man who just scored a touchdown, Kyron Lacey. He was hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
I thought it was the dancing.
Yeah,
it's this. And
that's a good call.
Yeah, that is a good call.
He bent his lip and everything. Like
7,
All right,
Brian Kelly
go play the next one. So the celebration is to shoot your own people. This is stuff you see on a prank TV show.
Yeah.
What it's called, Key and Peele. This is something you would think they would do on Key and Peele. This is real. This is real life. Go ahead, press play. It's the next celebration we seeing.
Legit question is, do players lifting up their side? And he wasn't doing this because he goes on in the comments and he states that, this is like he says he knows what this is. And the slime thing is they're not sniffing their noses, Matt Myra, who played it for us. We got a great dope boy. Slime is a thing. Even Self puts, it's a wannabe gangster thing. Like they're showing you their gun.
Simulated. Parentheses.
I got to ask, what era did they stop watching football? Or when did they stop?
So you can take it off. But I want to see, so now lifting up your shirt like you got a gun.
Bruh.
This is
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah. He lifting up the shirt saying, I scrapped you
Aaron
up.
Hernandez probably like, dang,
Hey,
he played too late. He was a really.
Oh, he did.
Hernandez was a real,
that's very
real
recent.
gangster playing football.
Who that?
I remember Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, yeah.
He got put on the chart. He was really doing the gangbanging stuff.
Right.
End up killing himself.
Hey, Cap, that's very recent, the lifting up the shirt thing, because
that just happened this year.
They was doing the seatbelt thing first.
Seatbelt
now
done.
They doing that.
What the hell is a seatbelt thing?
Like
strap.
you strap like a seatbelt.
Cornerback shut you down. Yeah. Say I got you locked.
Yeah. But now they just and they even in the games, I noticed, like, even in the games, you can look it up on YouTube. The games they got a lot of these dances and gestures and stuff like that too. So a lot of these kids, when they done playing football, they going back and playing games all day.
Yeah.
So they continuously seeing the evil multiply. So now when they go out to the field, they just showing you who they really are.
There you go.
I got a script on that.
Go ahead.
Can I get 2 Maccabees 4 and 15?
Brother, you ain't got no script.
because we see this time and time again. Like you said earlier, Cap, most of our kids, they're not thinking about trying to be a lawyer, trying to be a doctor, trying to be a mayor. Prophet. They're thinking about trying to be the next basketball player, LeBron James, Patrick Mahomes, Little Dirk. They're not thinking about these things. So read that.
2 Maccabees chapter 4, verse 15. Now setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
So now when our young men are growing up, they're not worried about King Solomon, King David, Paul, Christ, the greatest people on the planet. They're worried about trying to be the next LeBron James, the next Patrick Mahomes. Read on.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
So because our enemies have us so locked up in this trick bag to where these are the only things we think about, even when we are sports players, we're still imitating the music that we're doing in these sports. Still, just like the rappers rap about killing one another, now that's our celebration because that's what we're listening to. So because they did it to us, sore calamity came upon us. That's why they took the yoke of iron off our neck. We're mentally destroyed. Read on.
For they had them to be their enemies and avengers. Whose custom they followed so earnestly.
So we learned these Greekish fashion, these sports through Babylon. We learned it here in America, but instead of actually seeing these people as our enemies, the things that they gave us for entertainment, now we look at it and this is all we want to do. We want to grow up and we want to imitate everything that we're seeing on TV and in the media. Read on.
And unto whom they desired to be like in all things.
And we desire to be like them in all things. We have no desire to be a prophet, no desire to be anything great on the earth, but the only thing we can think about from little children is entertaining our enemies.
Right.
That's it.
And you know what's heavy about that? Now they putting the gun stuff on us. They making that seem like that's our culture. That's Listen, I think I told this story in here before. When I was in college, I went to college in Mississippi. And one weekend we went out with the white boys. And he was a military guy that was in school. And we went out there to his land to shoot. He had little kids, like all my kids' age, 2 all the way up to like 10. And all of them little kids could get guns, clean them, clack, shooting everything. That's Esau. Esau, they are the real gun people. They try to put that on us. You know how we know that's true? And we got that culture from them? When I was growing up, when you go in everybody's house on cribs, who they have a picture of? Or who they model? Tony Montana. Every last one of them. The mafia boss, all that. We got that from Esau. That ain't us. Remember, when you read the scriptures, give me that in Genesis, about their gift. The gift that this man got from God is the sword. So don't try to put that on us, Esau. Remember, that goes back to them being the accuser of our brethren. But the reason is we make everything look better. White folks don't think of having a celebration of a gun.
Right.
I was about to say, you ain't going to see Joe Biden doing none of that.
No, because they understand the imagery behind it. Like, whoa. We don't do that. That's just like the kindest white man you see in the office, tuck his shirt in every day, shirt and tie. You would never know that you go back to his house, he got 1 million guns in his house.
Where I work at, because I got to go in customers' homes.
Right.
They don't just have guns. They got the safe like about this high.
Full.
They talking about having a, we call it humidifier, whatever, because you can't keep it in certain temperatures. And I'm sitting back there like, damn, the hell?
You thought you just walked in the hitman house, huh?
Hey, but the proof in that is when you see a lot of these school shooters and they 16, 17, they get it from their parents, and their parents taught them from their youth up how to use them. You don't see them school shooters with our young boys because they don't even know how to use the damn gun.
Nope. All they might have stole one gun and it's a two-shooter.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read that.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38.
Read.
And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father?
Hast thou but one blessing, Lord? Read.
Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
So Esau always gonna dwell in the best places. Read.
And of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword.
And what?
And by thy sword.
And by the sword what?
Shalt thou live.
By the sword. By the sword shalt thou live. So understand, weaponry is swords.
Right.
Weaponry. Primarily the gun. That was given to the white man. all the stuff that you see our young men following and learning, they getting that from him.
Yep.
Last I checked, Smith and Wesson wasn't two black guys.
Right.
It ain't Will Smith and somebody else. That ain't where the Smith and Wilson come from. That's the white man, and we try to mimic. So we got 9 minutes left. Go to video number, I think it's number 9. Netanyahu urges you in. Netanyahu urges you in. If y'all ain't been paying attention, y'all, World War III about to pop off.
Absolutely.
Right. It's about to pop off any second now. We finna get into some prophecy before we get on out of here. Go ahead, press play on that.
Mr. Secretary General, get the UNIFIL forces out of harm's way. It should be done right now, immediately.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Sunday called on the United Nations to pull its peacekeeping forces, a mission called UNIFIL, back from combat areas in Lebanon. The UN peacekeeping mission is facing new pressure as Israeli forces ramp up air and ground operations against Iranian-backed Hezbollah fighters who have fired rockets and artillery into northern Israel for more than a year. Israel has claimed Hezbollah fighters operate close to UNIFIL bases, using the peacekeeping force as human shields. Hezbollah has denied those accusations. The UN has accused Israel of harassing and threatening their forces in recent days. And on Sunday, the world body claimed Israeli tanks had burst through the gates of a UNIFIL base. Netanyahu apologized for the harm done to UNIFIL and said the safest thing for the peacekeeping force was to withdraw. But the potential harm to the international mission has prompted criticism of Israel from some of its allies. At an EU summit last week, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni said 2 bases housing Italian soldiers serving with UNIFIL were hit by Israeli fire. Italy has more than 1,000 troops in the 10,000-strong UNIFIL force, making it one of the biggest contributors of personnel. Her government said Meloni spoke to Netanyahu on Sunday, denouncing what she called the, quote, unacceptable Israeli attacks. She was not the only one in Rome to speak up for UNIFIL. Pope Francis, in his Sunday address, asked that the peacekeeping force of the United Nations be respected. Israeli forces are trying to push Hezbollah back from the border. In a video released on Sunday, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant toured villages the army said it had captured.
All right, take that off. Go to U.S. to send anti-missile system troops. So what are we seeing? We're seeing conflict in the Middle East. Israel is going to battle with Lebanon, which is making issues with the UN, which is leading to uproars in Iran. All these things are in the Bible. And guess what? Eventually, it's going to tie all these nations together.
Yep.
And ultimately, dun, 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 dun,
yep.
Captain Save-A-Hole, a.k.a. America, will arrive. Let's read about it. Read that.
U.S. to send anti-missile system and troops to Israel.
Hold on, read it again.
U.S. to send anti-missile system and troops to Israel, Pentagon says.
U.S. missile and troops to Israel. Give me that, Joel, real quick about my determination is to gather the nations. I think it's Joel. Joel, right? That's what I said, ain't it? Give me that, and then get a little one shall drag him out.
Jeremiah.
Yep, and Jeremiah. Let's get those two together real quick.
3 and 2.
Yep.
Joel, chapter 3 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
I will also gather all nations.
I will do what?
I will gather all nations.
I will gather all nations. Whether y'all know it or not, when America show up, all eyes is on deck. Everybody want a piece of America. America can't do something quietly. That's like when Kanye West show up to McDonald's, somehow all the paparazzi is there. That's like America. When America show up on the scene, everybody's going to be there. Read.
And I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And I will plead with them there for my people and my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
So he's going to gather all nations together out there. Why? Because they've taken a land that is not theirs. Now give me that in Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
Read.
Surely,
the
least of the flock.
The least of the flock is Israel. When you look at a map, Israel is very small. It is very small, surrounded by what? Many Arab nations. Read.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them.
And because of them being drawn out by Israel into this war, the Lord is going to make them very, very desolate. Keep reading.
Verse 46. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved.
The earth is going to be moved by America being drawn out by this little one. Why? Because it's going to be struck with what? Nuclear missiles. Now remember, we read earlier, it says the UN is having problems over there right now.
Right.
They like, hey, y'all need to withdraw your troops. Israel like, nah, y'all need to withdraw y'all troops because we going to keep shooting. And it's just back and forth. Yeah. And guess what? They ain't going to budge.
Nope.
The Most High set it in their hearts to do what they're about to do. Go back to the article. To the video. Press play on the video. Is it a video or is it an article?
It's an article.
It's an article. Go out of that. And go down. I don't know if we got time. Go to the Iron Dome breach. I just wanted to watch a little bit of it.
And this is why they actually bringing more troops over there, because the breach, somehow the Iron Dome was breached. So
gotcha. First play. Start at 24 seconds.
Every time Israel is attacked, you hear about the Iron Dome, the impenetrable...
So we just wanted to show it to you. We ain't going to be able to go into it because of time constraints. But y'all need to wake up and see what's going on.
Right.
War's about to pop off. Meanwhile, back in the States, what they doing? They giving our kids music. Right. They giving them contracts. They giving them... Why? To keep you asleep. So you don't wake up. If y'all don't see the vast difference in what's going on one side of the earth as opposed to the other, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you if you can't see. They trying to keep you asleep. So, Israel, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to the IT. Shout out to Officer Duell. Shout out to Soldier David. Shout out to Officer Abel. Who else are back there? Officer Anthony back there?
Yes, sir.
Officer Anthony, Officer Daniel.
Yuri.
Shout out to Officer Yuri. He combed his hair today. All praises. Shout out to the crew. Oh, yeah, Boo Drex. Shout out to Officer Gadiel, Soldier Liaison, Officer Lahad, Officer Yazzie, Officer Michael. Shout out to Captain Kim Yell. We know you watching. Appreciate that view. Shout out to the security. Shout out to the sisters. And most important, shout out to you, the viewers. Bishops, deacons, captains, officers, soldiers, brothers, MOV, sisters, babies, everybody.
Yeah.
Sing your prayers up.
Yeah.
Click the link, donate. Hit the link for the Booster Club and hit the link for the Land Blitz. With that, we say shalom.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And